Certainly. That's a session on interactive session also, I agree. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And that I'll start with the questions that has been mentioned. Quite a few points you mentioned. That is, NPA definition should not be at 90 days, it should be 180 days. Then credit rating should not be every year. Then interest subvention should be there. Margins should not be there. Moratorium should be for more than 2 years, etc., etc. All these things, if we add up, it only means that industry should not be sick, but the bank should be sick. Let us remember that banks do not have funds of their own. They are all funds from the public. Banks are guardians of the general public's funds. So we'll have to balance between the bank's responsibility towards its depositors vis-a-vis the genuine and legitimate interests of the borrowers. This is a fine balance. It is not easy to develop. Having said that, we have special attention schemes for dealing with problem borrowers, especially for SME sector. We have the scheme of reviving the sick units. Several support mechanisms have been prescribed. We periodically sit with the banks and review the arrangements that banks and we monitor what the banks are doing towards reviving the sick units and what kind of forbearance or relaxations in the requirements the banks can give. So that's a separate set of arrangement. A bank defining or classifying its assets into non-performing or performing, it is purely based on facts. If there is a periodic payment of interest and principal which has been prescribed on due date, then it is a performing asset, and when it is not, it's a non-performing asset. This is purely based on fact. So facts cannot be put otherwise. It is not, that is to reflect the financial health of the bank. How the customers, the depositors, are keeping the funds with the banks because of the trust that they have with the bank. That the bank is in good state, the bank is clear, transparent about and disclose properly what its financial health. So unless that information is presented in its full form, we may be losing the faith of the depositors. That is why NPA related, the instructions which the Reserve Bank has given, it is a uniform throughout the world approach. It is nothing special by the Reserve Bank alone or India alone. It is a common approach across the world. What should be an NPA, how it should be defined, and how it should be classified and all. So this is more in relation to the health of the banks themselves. About the health of the banks, we would not like to mislead the general public. We should be presenting it in proper form. That is on one side. But the problem units, as you said, that perhaps the problems may not be necessarily the units, own holders, promoters, etc. The contributing factors might have been the environment, the policy, and the tax-related changes, or very many factors. Even the climatic changes also can affect the prospects of a particular unit or set of units. That is why when it is wide prevalent, both the government and the Reserve Bank is conscious of the negative impact that can happen if the units are allowed to be closed or because of sickness. Instead, the keeping the general contribution that is small and marginal, small and medium scale industries or even micro industries offer to the economy as a whole in terms of employment, productivity, even export, that recognition is there. That is why special schemes are there. When it comes in terms of subvention or anything, it should come from the fiscal. It is from the government. banking system, Reserve Bank cannot do anything about it. That is something away from the banking system. It will be a continuous effort because it will be very difficult many times to distinguish what is the basic reason for the sickness in a particular unit or industry. Whether the contributing factors, is it the mismanagement of the unit by the management and the owners or the promoters of the unit, or is it because of extraneous reasons? So that is why there is a proper assessment. Then viability will have to be established, viability studies will have to be there, technical feasibility will have to be seen again, and then the financing support from the institutions will be forthcoming. This is a approach consistently Reserve Bank has been following right from the mid-90s, 1960s, when the approach towards sickness has been thought about. We'll continue to do that. We'll be supportive. We'll be continuously be monitoring the bank's action in this regard. Whenever special dispensation are needed for a particular industry, that is always be discussed with the respective industry group also, then arrive at particular method of doing it. So that I would give it as an opening. Then let me take questions from, yeah, please. Okay, thank you for your